Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN. Welcome one and all to NFL Kickoff Weekend 2004. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. I'm Chris Berman. Now we're ready for some football. We kick off our coverage of the NFL on ESPN with what ought to be a pretty good one. Houston, San Diego.
These fans have been tailgating for hours, and now they are just moments away from what they've been waiting for. Welcome to Qualcomm Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. Peter O'Keefe is at my side as usual. And Peter, this contest should not disappoint fans of the running game.
Well, you got that right, Dan. We've got two premier backs today, each vying for the spotlight. LaDainian Tomlinson is without a doubt one of the very best halfbacks in the NFL. His impressive speed enables him to streak past defenders and rack up the yardage. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. D.Davis is an exceptional talent at the halfback position. He's got an excellent mind for football, Dan, and his determination to make the most of every down means that you very rarely see him make a bad play. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Yeah, that's
see this right here?
All right.
Feel this?
All right.
It hurts.
Right there, right there.
Don't worry, just...
You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be all right.
Let me help you.
Come on. You gotta get.
Come on. I need
you gotta get back to us.
Come on, let's go. You're gonna be all right to play.
He's on target for a gain of 5. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. As we can see here, we've got the injuries that have accrued over the season, and let me tell you, each one of these guys was hard to lose. Injuries are a fact of life in the NFL. You have to push on and field the bat for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection.
Sack way back at the 35.
Steve Foley gets to his man in the backfield. These with some regularity, but not today. Oh, something went wrong there from the get-go.
Short of the goalposts.
Chris Brown.
There's one on the play, and that will bring up second down. Tomlinson had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Colber has a report. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. I just talked to the trainers.
Edwards takes him down back at the 29.
Donnie Edwards loves to stop the ground game. 6'2", 227. This guy's an excellent tackler. Really knows how to pack on a good wallop. Don't even try to hide the ball from him. He's tracking that thing right from the snap. Catch despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess he just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh, yeah, it's all about...
Complete at the 44.
Johnson.
And I'll tell you what, he made that precision route look easy.
Too easy, almost. I'll tell you what, Dan, the deep completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Throw right side and gets past the markers for a first down.
D.Carr the catch right here. And now he's off for more. Coaches love...
3 finally stopped at the 25. First down.
Johnson, deep to man, with 3 defenders, still makes the catch. What a player.
Another short catch, and that's...
Job of slicing through the D.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Dan, this is a nice little...
At the 5.
Face mask on this play, and it costs him a flag. Let's watch. Yeah, it's only a 5-yard penalty for this face mask. I'm pretty sure that was unintentional.
They get the first on 3rd and long.
Face mask, number 20, defense.
Flo Jr. has hands to make the catch, but he's also got legs. Watch. There's the grab, and now the run.
Tries to get free. Hunted down at the 47. That will bring up first down.
Think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
White to 47.
Marlon McCree
On this and forces the incompletion.
Horton couldn't have read that play.
Really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Two defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
That's broken kind of a cold ball over the middle, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Winslow Jr. He's in the twilight zone, Dan. There was absolutely no one there to cover him, and it doesn't get much easier than that. Yep, the D must have...
Brought down hard at the 42. First down.
Kevin Dyson. He tugs on the face mask here. You just can't do that and get away with it. Check it out. Yep, there's the flag.
Dragged down at the 24.
Face mask, number 23, defense.
The traffic.
Number 37.
Stopped at the 39.
Number 53.
Dominic Davis had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be...
Horton delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there. And he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover runs out of bounds at the 49.
They use a butterfly net to bring the high snap down. Watch him adjust here. And he got the kick.
It sailed just left of the upright.
Look at those last year numbers. That's great production. Quentin Jammer knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips.
I'm coming down. Okay. 3-6 on your back.
Drive of a kick here. Watch this. Whoa, I mean, that comes...
This one is up and in.
Nate Keating.
And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dave, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. A look inside the numbers from our first half and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Chargers should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. D.Carr would find his target on this one. Texans now early in the second quarter, ball at the 4-yard line. D.Carr found a little opening. That was all he needed. A 3-yard touchdown for the Texans. Chargers still in the second quarter, Bolts behind by 7. Marlon McCree would come up with a big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Chargers middle of the second, Phillip Rivers connected with his man on this one. Bolts back 7-0. Igor Olshansky is going to have a beat on this one. It's a fumble. He's right there to get his hands on it. Chargers still late in the half. The ball at the 46-yard line. Phillip Rivers would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Texans coming up on the end of the half. Texans leading by 7. Quentin Jammer shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Chargers creeping up on the end of the half. Phillip Rivers would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a 36-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bolts are down, but still in it, 7-3. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. D.Carr has played outstanding. And now let's
The first on 3rd and long.
play ball in the NFL. He makes the catch and then works for more yards. That's the kind of player you get the ball to.
Finally dropped at the 40. It will be first down.
Andre Johnson.
On the play.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Hard the whole game.
It's all about consistency, and he's been that today.
He hits his man for a pickup of 9.
D.Carr played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
Another completion.
Here, check it out. Boy, that's some nice running. It's all about field vision, and if you can see where you have room to roll.
Stiff arms his way to a first down.
First down, Texans.
Impressive yard offensive game plan we're seeing today.
Carr fires this one over the middle.
First down, Texans.
It's caught at the 2. And he's stopped right there. It'll be first and goal. And only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 53.
D.Davis got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not much there, but they'll...
How close the ball gets to the upright.
Squeezes it inside the right goal post.
Chris Brown.
Backfield, and that takes them farther away from the markers. Fourth down coming up.
Gary Walker not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock. Room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't...
A first down and a whole lot more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carr.
And he is really using his arm to its fullest so far.
Boy, he's just on. He'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between the middle, and it's caught for the score.
J.Gaffney.
For a touchback.
All right, man. Yeah. Thank you. No. Don't touch me.
Tackled at the 25.
Phillip Rivers had no trouble.
Time today, he's hit a receiver way downfield.
Well, his arm didn't come cheap for this finishing blow to the ball carrier there. And he gives up the football for the fumble. Great.
Come on.
Game over. Yeah, we got it.
J.Foreman
Fires on the fumble, and will start this drive at the 30-yard line. Tackled at the 30. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
There you go. Don't worry, big guy. You got it. Here we go. All right. Let's go.
added a little bonus track onto that album with a nice move to get a few more yards.
What? And is well past the markers for a first down.
Is head-to-head on this one with the pass coverage, and the ball is waiting for him downfield. That's a great catch.
First down, Chargers. It's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Phillip Rivers throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Peter, that's in line, and that's a touchdown.
I like it. Let's go.
Let's go on that new ESPN football game.
All right, man. Cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's go.
4 on the play.
Number 57 with the tackle.
Edwards was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Culber has a report for us. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I just talked to the trainer.
Kevin Dyson is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
11-5. Eventually tackled at the 28. First down.
Check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
Peter, the touchdown puts them in prime position. First down, 10 yards to go.
Texans, 50-yard line.
Brown kicks from 40 yards out, and
The field goal
they take
attempt
the
is good.
lead. And that
That's
is
the
going
end of
to do it
regulation.
for this one. The Texans come out on top 20-17. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Texans stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. D.Carr would find his target on this one. That set up an extra point-like 19-yard field goal. Already in the red zone, D.Carr connected with his man on this one. A 15-yard touchdown for the Texans. Bolts down by 14. Gary Walker is going to come up with the big play here. Whoop! The ball's loose. Scramble. He's there to grab it. The Texans in control after a fumble recovery. Ben Lieber was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Texans leading 17-3. Phillip Rivers connected with his man on this one. A 23-yard touchdown for the Chargers. The Chargers climb back into the game, now down by 7. Ball at the 29. Doug Chapman is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground. He makes the most of this one. A 28-yard touchdown for the Chargers. The Texans answering right back. Game tied 17-all. Chris Brown is called upon to attempt the field goal. This one, good. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans squeaked out a win, 20-17. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. D.Carr is on the sidelines with Susie Culver. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You helped carry your team today, and you won a close game today. What gave you guys the edge today?
Our offense was really in rhythm tonight, moving the ball well and putting points on the board. They were having a tough time stopping us. We just executed the way we needed to win this game.